Minnesota, at least until noon on January 6th, correct? Yeah. Jesse Ventura is here.
Hey, when are we having a going-away party?
We're going to have one up there. You coming?
No, any night but Thursday.
Now, wait a minute.
Any night but Thursday.
Now, let's go up your political alley.
All right.
Let's talk. Are you surprised that Osama bin Laden's still alive, apparently?
No, because, it's very difficult. He's going to hide in caves and all that stuff, and it's a very difficult war to fight, especially when, all the terrorists are going to dress alike. They're going to look a lot alike. And, no, I'm not surprised he's still alive.
Switching gears a little bit, because I just actually came back from the hip-hop summit. And you think about all of the urban issues that go on around the country. Mm-hmm. How do you impress upon the urban youth to say, you know what, there is a way to do it, and there's a right way to do it, and this is how?
Meaning?
How do you tell them that there is a voice that can come out of the urban community that's going to make a difference?
Well, Kenny, I think it's a case a lot like me in some ways. I mean, I grew up in South Minneapolis. I had no political background at all. I ran a campaign where we raised only $300,000, and I won the state of Minnesota. Mm-hmm. It proved to me the American dream is still alive. Mm-hmm. And that you can do it. And I think it would be an example as any urban kid growing up can realize, that if you study, you stay in school, be smart, don't be stupid, don't make dumb choices, the whole world's out there waiting for you.
Hey, you're getting out of politics.
Yeah.
Might you jump back into it, though? Maybe do you just need to step back from it for a while and then get back into it, or is it totally out?
I've given 14 years of public service, 6 years in the Navy, 4 years as mayor, 4 years as governor. That's enough. When I was out with Charles at Lake Tahoe, he had to pick up dinner because I'm on a public servant salary. I don't make that kind of money.
That's why I took this job.
I've seen Charles on the blackjack table with more on the table than what I made in a year. Yeah. Sitting there. And so, so I got to get back to the private sector so I can make some money to hang out with guys like him.
Hey, I got a question for you.
All right.
And I wanted this for my own self. Was politics what you thought it was going to be or not when you got on the inside?
In many ways better and in many ways worse. It was better in that it's like you're swept up in it. I'll never forget the moment I won and the check mark came up. I walked out to address the crowd, and I had volunteer security people. Well, all of a sudden, when I walked out this time, there were 8 state troopers around me with the Smokey Bear hats, dead serious. I mean, they're, and you just get swept and caught up in it, and it's like catching that big wave in the ocean. You can't get out of it until it reaches the beach.
Hey, quick hitters here, real quick before we go to break. Just real quick answers. On a scale of 1 to 10, what kind of a job is President Bush doing? Let's talk about internationally, because we're talking about the terrorism threat.
Yeah, because he hasn't done anything here.
1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I'd give him a 7 to an 8. I think he should go after bin Laden, though, before he worries about Saddam. I think we should take care of his business first and then go after Saddam.
I was going to say, on that same scale, as least dangerous to very dangerous, where does Saddam Hussein fall in your mind right now?
Well, he's very dangerous.
But still, you say you got to take care of the other one first?
Well, yeah, I think you do. And but on domestic, I'm very disappointed in the president because of the fact that he's a former governor, and he told all of us governors that he was going back to old federalism, which means powers to the states, and he's done just the opposite. He's taken more from the states. To me, I'm a believer that states should be able to self-govern. The federal government should only be national defense and national issues. Every state should have their own destiny to be able to pick and choose so that you as a citizen can decide what state fits you best and go live there. But if everything's covered by the federal government blanket, the only recourse you have then is leave the country, and who wants to do that?
Thanks for being here tonight. Stick around. We still have more to go here.
I got to see the payback of this bet.
You definitely have to. Also, Charles goes to Hollywood for a little one-on-one with George Clooney, a guy Charles admits may be just a touch better looking than he is.
A touch. Right.
As the years go on, you're the top bachelor every year. It's not really a badge of honor. It starts to become sort of something of a shame.